Good morning, all of my friends. So I have been using that skin firming cream for about a week now. I was gonna upload this video on Saturday, but this weekend ended up being a little off for us. We all kind of didn't feel well in our tummies, and we ended up having things to do. So I'm uploading this video today. So as you can see, there's quite a difference. I don't have any makeup on, and every day I cough. It's just something I do. I used the vitamin C revitalizing serum, and then I would use the skin firming stuff, and then I would use my lip stuff. So let's see if we can get some natural light here and see if we can see a difference. I'll see if I can find a clip from my old video that showcased how my face looked a week ago. We can see if there's a difference. I feel like there's a difference. My skin seems a little smoother, a little softer. My lips are not as chapped. Like there's not the little, you know how you get those hard things hanging off of your lips. And when I look at myself straight on, I don't have quite as much hanging down here. Now a little bit is unavoidable for me. I'm a fluffy person. I don't know if you've noticed. But I also used it in another place. You know how when you dramatically gain and lose weight a whole lot, you tend to have loose skin with those unsightly stretch marks. And especially after you've had kids, you tend to get them in places where, you know, you don't want them. So I thought, well, what if I use that cream in one of those places? And I did, and hey guys, stretch marks greatly diminished after 3 days. I was very happy, very happy. I didn't take any before or afters because that was kind of a last minute, hey, I wonder. So the renewing cream really does what it says it's going to do, and it does it quickly. So for the price that it is, I think it was $12.99. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check it. But for the price that was, that is a really amazing thing, because it's hard to find things that do what they're supposed to do for a price that you can actually afford. And I really like that. So I'm gonna have some breakfast. Another good way to take care of your skin actually is from the inside out. And I'll get more about that in just a moment, and I'll show you exactly what I'm having. So something very important for taking care of your skin, it isn't just about what you slap on your skin. It's about what you put in your body. Beauty comes from within every bit as much as it comes from this layer here. So we live in the desert. We live in the deserty desert. That is hard on the skin. It's hard on everything. And there are two things you should always make sure that you do. You should always make sure that you stay hydrated, which can be a lot of work in today's world. And you should, you know, make sure that you're getting plenty of fruits and dark leafy greens. That's really hard for a lot of people, including me, and I love fruits and vegetables. They're included in just about every meal that I eat. So in the morning, our ritual is before we eat any solid food, before we do anything, we have a smoothie. I more call it a milk. Very rarely do I make it thick enough to be a smoothie. So I have, every morning we have a fruit smoothie milk. I do some dark leafy greens, frozen spinach. You don't really taste it when you mix it with a lot of other fruits and stuff. That is because very few people, I won't say nobody, very few people ever consume as many dark leafy greens as they should. And they are so good for everything. So I do my dark leafy greens. Also, I do this for my kids. I try to incorporate as many vegetables into things in a way that they don't taste it or know that it's there, because let's face it, out of the 3 or 4 servings of vegetables a day they should be eating, most of our kids are probably eating 1.5 with their meals, like, if we're lucky. So you got to sneak those things in where you can. And then bananas, great source of potassium, excellent for digestion, especially if you have frozen them after their peel has turned a little bit brown. That's when they have the most antioxidants and healing enzymes, phytonutrients, things like that. These just very good for you. And this morning is raspberries. This morning's flavor is going to be banana raspberry. Raspberries are high in fiber, which is important for, you know, fiber is the body's broom, sweeps out all the bad things, and very high on antioxidants, and very high in all of the things that I cannot think of this morning because it was a long night again. My little man does not want to sleep for some reason. So I start every morning off like that, and I genuinely believe that when you incorporate as many of these wonderful whole foods into your diet as possible, however you can do it, it can do nothing but good. Because beauty comes from the inside out most of the time. The whole point of this makeup, of the lotions, of everything is to bring out and exaggerate what we already have, which is our health. Rosy cheeks for good blood flow, big pouty colored lips, eyelashes that are thick. These are all signs of good health. And what's really amazing is when we don't have to fake it with our makeup, we can just use our makeup to give it a little showing off. Like, look at how young, youthful, and healthy I am. Not to mention, feeling healthy helps us also to feel a little happier. So here is to a beautiful Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful week.